morning. We are on what I'm calling day 4 because on Friday we did 3 miles. Jim still calls it day 3. It is Monday morning, I know that. And we stayed at Cosby Knob shelter last night with about, I think, 10 other guys, 4 through hikers, a couple of section hikers going southbound. Can't remember who else. But had a good night. Finally slept decent for sleeping on the floor of a shelter. But it did rain a good bit of the night. It's kind of tough hiking uphill with one stick and trying to talk. But I'm a professional talker, so shouldn't be a problem. Warning, this is a bear scat moment. Jim,
not mine, I promise.
His foot showing the size of the scat right in the middle of the trail.
Either he was full of dung or that's a few 100-pound bear.
Woo! Count me out. Low Hammock 4 members. I believe it's day 4. I forgot. I don't know exactly where I'm at. I'm somewhere in North Carolina on the Appalachian Trail. First night I'm going to get to stay in my hammock. We've been on the AT and the Smokies, and of course you always have to stay in the shelters when you're on the AT and the Smokies. So I'm really enjoying getting myself set up here now. I'm not sure if you can hear the popcorn snapping, but it is raining. We covered 18 miles today. Well more than what we had intended on doing. To be honest with you, we missed our campsite. We were making much better time than we thought, and we continued on right past it, and so we ended up going to a shelter site, someplace where we could get water. This is part of our annual 10-day trek. Jim Harville and myself call him Diesel, his trail name. He goes uphill really fast, really slow, like a diesel truck. Goes downhill pretty quick and belches lots of exhaust, just like a diesel. So let's give a little brief intro of what we've been doing. We're going to do 125 miles, Lord willing. Today was pretty tough. Like I said, we did 18 miles. The last 7 of it, it rained and rained hard. We crossed a bald that I didn't know anything about. It's where an air traffic control tower is. Some type of satellite system, but man, the wind was blowing so hard and the fog had set in and the rain was blowing so hard that you could barely see about 50 feet, and they had posts every 50 feet across the bald. So all in all, a very long day, much longer than what we anticipated, but we made up ground, so maybe we can take it easy on the next couple of days. Right now I'm sitting in my Blackbird, got the doors popped on one end, and just waiting and hoping the rain goes away for tomorrow morning. I've had enough. I hope this don't turn into the same trudgery of 7.5 days of rain that we spent last year. This is B signing off. I'll hit you some more on the trail.
Oh, excellent. This is a hard day of hiking on the Appalachian Trail. After about 34 degrees, did you say this morning?
34 degrees.
34 degrees, the wind probably 20 miles an hour still up there off of Max Patch after a sleet storm and a snowstorm.
Wait, what's sunshine between the sleet storm and the snowstorm? Yeah, sunshine.
Sunshine,
yeah.
Yes.
Sunshine.
So this is a 13.1 mile day to here. All of our stuff's dry again, all of our clothes are clean again, just to get them ready to get wet again.
That's it. The forecast is for more rain. You see the sun hit me in the face. But today ain't bad. Washed clothes, ate a hamburger and a Cuban sandwich, and hot wings, washed clothes, did a little bit of shopping, sent some stuff home, some brownie points to the house. that it?
Got our packages. This is our first resupply. We
That's right.
haven't done resupply before, so this is our first resupply. After 5 days, we were down to, I had 1 breakfast left and a snack.
I had a breakfast, 2 lunches, and a couple of snacks.
So we're resupplied. Our packs, his is heavier than it was before he started. Mine's about the same, maybe.
Somehow
We'll see.
mine's swole. I don't understand. Yeah, I had to throw stuff away. I sent way too much here, and I wasn't carrying it, so I chunked it.
But this is a perfect little place here in Hot Springs. It's a cottage that Mountain Bluff Outfitters told us about, right here on the French Broad River. Little kitchenette, hot shower, 2 comfortable beds. This is gonna be awesome.
If you ever have a chance to come in town, I highly recommend this place. Very nice. Let's tell them about yesterday, because I hadn't told them anything about yesterday. Yesterday it started with, where were we at?
Groundhog.
Groundhog shelter. And we got up and thought maybe it was going to have a decent day. We heard them showers in the afternoon is what we were told. And so that's what we were kind of hoping for, but that lasted probably about 30 minutes. We had our rain gear on. Or did we leave camp with the rain gear?
We left camp with the rain gear on.
We left camp with the rain gear on. And so we chugged out of there to a pretty good morning hike. I don't remember anything monumental until we got to Max Patch. Max Patch is a great bald. I don't know how big a surface area it is, but there ain't a tree on it nowhere. And when I come up to the top of it, it hit me square in the face. And it was snowing and sleeting. And I'm saying hurricane force winds, and that's not an estimate. It was everything I could do to keep going forward, and it was actually pushing me off sideways sometimes, and you couldn't see maybe 75 feet.
At the most.
At the most. Come off there to the
Roaring Shelter.
Roaring Fork Shelter, and by that time I was froze. I was froze solid. It was shaking to the point it was convulsions. Come out of my shirt, put on a jacket, and waited for Jim. And I'm sure he'll love to tell you this part.
I'm always the slowest, so most of what I see is Beasley is his backside. So by the time I got to the shelter, he was all slumped over, his head all forward, and sitting there shaking like a leaf. I said, "What are you doing?" "Waiting for you." "You eating lunch?" "No." I'm thinking about getting my sleeping bag." "Eat lunch first." So we ate a bite of lunch, and he said, "You want to stay here?" I'm like, "We got 4 more miles to go." "No, get your stuff on, come on." So he hopped up like it was no big deal, hung his head down a little bit, put his pack on, and disappeared again. And we got to the next shelter, which was about the same elevation, maybe 300-foot difference as Max Patch, and sun broke out for a minute. There were about 4 or 5 through hikers all snuggled up in the little bitty small shelter, and we found us a flat spot, started to pitch camp, and all hell broke loose. We had sideways sleet and snow coming at us so much that it weighted his shelter and my shelter down. We had to knock the sleet of it off, trying to get out of the wet clothes. It was just a heck of a night. I've never had one like that.
I want to say it took at least 3 hours to recover some heat. And I guess at the point that we got something to eat, I guess when we started warming up.
13-1 yesterday and 13-1 today, and we broke camp super early this morning.
Yeah, we were gone by 6:35. Got into Hot Springs about 1
A little bit before 1, yeah.
12:45, so we've had a good day since then. That's it. We're a couple goobers, ain't we?
I am a goober.